Okay, so in order to send an email, of course, you can click on this button down here, email sent, and let me show you. Sometimes it may possible after clicking on that button, it will show you this screen, but you need not to worry. Just again click on Connect to Marketing Cloud, and since we already have our session active in this window, so it will just directly connect to us our particular Marketing Cloud account. Okay, so here we go. So we will see this page. And as you can see that here, from here, if you want to send out an email, so we have just two options. Either we can send out an email to some report, or we can send out an email to some campaign. Okay, and the email which you want to send out definitely come from Marketing Cloud side. So you can click on Find, and if you had created any email inside Marketing Cloud, so as of now, I have one. Let me quickly show it to you. So I'll go over here. I go here, email, and so it's a very basic email. As of now, I have just for testing purpose, and definitely you can design it in n number of ways. So if I'll go to content, then you may see there is only a single email as of now. Okay, so first email. Okay, so I'll choose this email to send out, and I come back over here. I'll go to Content Builder out of here. I just wanted to show you that both systems are in a connected state. So it finds out my email. It populate the subject which I have given on that email. Now the main part is to select things from report, because I don't have any report ready yet. So what I'm going to do, I'll just quickly spin off a report, and I will add at least one contact or one person over there who has email and everything like me. So let me just quickly first create one contact. One moment, please. I can quickly do that. So I'm showing everything from scratch. If you want here, you can increase the speed if you know everything, like how to create contact and everything. And you can just move it to probably the next place. So I'll try to do it real quick, but yep. And probably I can do, so main thing is email. Okay, so I'm choosing my work email. Okay, and I believe it should be all done. Okay, so this gets added, and now I'll just quickly create one report, and I'll add this contact over there. So reports, and I'll say new report. So first I'll go to unified public folder, no thanks, and I'll click new report, and I will create this on account and contact. So I will do that on. Okay. Okay. No, thanks. Okay, so I'll say created date. Okay, I'll just run this report just to see. So I'll say almost everything. So majorly I need only this one, but that's fine. Let it just load. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this report. Save as. I'll give some report name, let's say SFMC test, Salesforce Marketing Cloud test. And this should be in public folder, otherwise it will not find out. So I'll say save. So it's saved now. Now I'll go over here from where, so now click on this plus sign. I'll go to under unified public folder reports, and I have this report over here. So, oh yes, oh this is the main part. So in order to choose or in order to select your recipient, you need to define contact ID or lead ID field should be there. Otherwise, Salesforce Marketing Cloud will not be identified. So let me just quickly show you what exactly it is asking for. So all I need, it wants to add contact ID field. Okay, so I believe it gets appended at the end of it. Okay, so that's it, and now I'll say just save. Okay, and I'll come back over here. I'll try to do the same thing again. Here we go. So you can see that, but it will send out email to everybody who are part of this email. So let me just do one thing real quick, because I don't really want to send out an email to everybody. Let me quickly customize this report. So our security date is greater than so greater than 25. Yes, so that's what I want. And I'll deselect this report maybe from here. Okay, great. So it will say that from which email address I want to send one. So I'll just choose this one. And I'll say immediately I certify that this person has opted in. So then the send button will enabled, and I click on send, and we will see what happens. Okay, so the cut time missing. So you may also land up into this problem, and I can tell you what exactly we need to do to fix this. Okay, so I will go to now. Okay, so let me just quickly go back to setup. From setup, come on. I need to open a profile for this particular user. So which is system administrator. Okay, so here we have record type stuff. So record type settings, and here okay, so first I need to click on edit. Okay, and now I'll go to come on, where did it go? That's odd. Give me one moment, guys, please. I can do one thing. Here we go. And our user was this one. Actually, I need to use, I think, sand. Oh, sorry guys, my bad. I'm looking at a page layout, but we need to modify the card layout. Let me just take one step back. One moment, please. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so I'll go to profile. Let me just quickly navigate it one more time, please. So, also, and I will go to record type settings, and it should be somewhere. Here we go. So email sends, right? So we need to give, actually, we need to remove all those. And we need to just keep the master one, which is the correct one. Okay, so I'll just click on save, and that was the last I believe the last final thing. So let me just try to click on send button one more time and let's see how it goes. Okay, URL no longer exists. I need to just do it real quick. So again, click on plus sign, go to Marketing Cloud. It will launch our connector. Since connector is already in connection, I believe it will. Okay, great. So I'll choose our email. Content builder. So first email, and from report, unified, and I'll say this one. Okay, so this one, and I'll say opted in and send. Okay, here we go. You do see that there is a one record gets created, and in a while I will even show you that we will get email, and here you will see all the tracking data which will come out from Marketing Cloud. So let's just sit back for a while because it usually takes 30 to 40 seconds to get email delivered. So we will wait and I will show you once it gets populated. Okay, so I have received an email. Here we go. Let me refresh this. Okay, you can see that. So this was the content. In fact, I can show you. So this was my first email which I have sent, and the same thing was written. Welcome to SFMC. Come on. Hello team, thank you for reaching out. Okay, great. So here we go. Hello team, thank you for reaching out. Welcome to SFMC. So same email. Now the email has been sent out. We do see that correctly now. As I told you, here we must get this tracking data as well. So if I just refresh this once. So it is saying waiting. Usually it loads quite faster, but yes, sometimes it takes time as well. Oh, sorry, if I remember correctly, it may take some time because I think I've chosen for hourly basis. Okay, well, never mind. This is how you can do that, and this will get populated for sure. This data will come here. That's how the tracking works. There is no as such setup we need to do. It's something which comes by default with Marketing Cloud Connector setup, that whenever an email goes out using Marketing Cloud, so we keep send tracking data back to Sales Cloud, so you can analyze information and you will connect your customers in a much better way. So as I told you, if I will move ahead with our PPT, so if I open this PPT over here, and so as we have agreed that we have completed till this portion, and yeah, where all this part was done. Now, as I've told you before, that the user has to be, so in Marketing Cloud and Salesforce, the user mapping has to be 101. So maybe you want to create more users where you want to provide access to, I would say, more users to leverage Marketing Cloud, then the mapping should be 101. That's what important thing is. You need to keep in mind. So we can now quickly move to our next portion where we are saying sync CRM data into Marketing Cloud. So as I told you, this session is more like a hands-on session. So I will even show you that how to do that rather than just to tell you theoretically. Theoretically, you understand that to taking a data from CRM to Marketing Cloud, and that's all. So here are a few things which you need to which you keep in mind while synchronizing data. The report is over 85K contacts. Advanced segmentation, usually when exactly you can use it. It also helps us to create a goal in Journey Builder, and it will also help us to define some decision splits. Decision split is one of activity within Journey Builder. Based on that, we can rotate or we can send our contacts on a different routes. So that's what we do. Okay, I will just quickly show you. So here first you can also see that what exactly Salesforce data extension is. Actually, it is not, it is almost similar to any other data extension. The important part here is it must contain that contact ID, lead ID, which you remember while I was sending email out. So it didn't allow me until unless I added contact ID in my report. So that is something which is important. So, okay, and next part would be a journey. So let me first show you how to synchronize things real quick. So I'll go back to my Marketing Cloud and I hover over our homepage menu tab. Then I go to Audience Builder, then Contact Builder. Okay, it takes some time to load. Okay, and then I go to Data Sources. And you can see there is an option synchronized. I click on that. So right now I haven't synchronized anything and I click on it. So here I see this button which says setup object. Right now I'll just choose any of those, let's say contact object itself, or probably I'll just choose maybe account. Let's just start with the first one. Okay, yeah, contact or account or lead, whatever. So I will just first click with contact and I click on synchronize button. It will ask me what are the fields I want to synchronize here. So whatever field I will choose, the the data extension will get created with those fields. Though this ID is definitely which you want, because contact ID is the one which will uniquely identify your records. So few of those are automatically gets created. If you want, you can have like you can just proceed with that. If you want to add more, you can definitely go ahead and do that. So right now I'm just showing you, so I'm not adding anything else. Further, you also have an option whether you want all the records or you want all records with email address and all. So there are a few conditions which you can choose. Further, you can define a policy schedule that when let's say contact gets added inside CRM regular basis, and let's say you are adding contacts on daily basis, so there is no point to have a policy schedule for 15 minutes. Then possibly you can proceed with 1 hour or something like that, but that completely depends on your use case. Right now I'll just leave as it is and I'll say sync and synchronize. So it says okay, and I'll say here we go. So how it happens, this is how it started syncing. It will pull all the data over here. Now once data is here, definitely I can go to data extensions. I will able to see this data present within Salesforce data extensions, and that's where I will use it. Right now, definitely it is not created yet. Once it gets created, we would able to see that this Salesforce data extension. So it will take time, but that's how you can synchronize the data. And once data is here, then definitely you can use it in n number of ways, as you can use any other simple data extension. The only few considerations which I already mentioned in PPT, apart from that, which you can keep in mind, we cannot directly use Salesforce data extension as a journey entry source, and you cannot also move those to different folders. If you want this data to be used in some other folders or want to share it with some other business unit, then first you need to write a query activity, fetch a data out of it, and then you can put the target data extension in different folders or grant target data extension access to different business units to be used. So these are the only few considerations, and I believe we are all set. Let's just see that the next step. So next step, as I told you, where I will show you. So let me tell you what the use case we're gonna perform over here. So you will also see that how we can leverage journey. Let me quickly tell you the use case. So I will create one case over here. So we will create a case over here, and what we will do, as soon as case gets in closed status, so there should be one email sent out to the contact of that case. Okay, or contact email of that case. So that's what our use case would be, and I will show you the same. So let's see how it goes.